You guys, I cannot believe it, but I think we have found our new overlord for the season. Welcome back to Exhausted Reviews, where I'm exhausted and I make reviews, and today we are going to be talking about the new episode of Helk, because nothing else comes out on Helk Day. But I do got Undead Murder Farce video coming out soon. But before we get to that, let's talk about Helk for the day, because man, this show really just is Overlord. So, Helk is clearly the protagonist, but I feel like he's the main villain. And the powers that be have been doing everything they can to try to sabotage Helk in this competition to see who's gonna become the next Demon King. And Helk has been a strong front runner for the lead. He's decimated every challenge they put in front of him, and the council members, Mr. Walrus, Narwhal, Skeleton, and our flame lady over here, they've put no waste of dollars and effort and time into trying to stop him. This is the newest plan, is to, they're doing a race, and his steed is a little cat. This is a big ass little mini pony sized cat. And so they're like, so clearly the plan is going to work. And they have to go around this entire loop and make it back to the stadium. And so boom, they go off, and of course, Helk's cat literally starts crying during the start of the race. So he's literally got to friggin' get off his cat dog and try to soothe it back together. And this is, I feel like this is where I feel like a lot of the Overlord comparison comes in, because you know what's gonna happen next. He's going to overcome his the challenge in some goofy, unexpected way. But I think the fact that he's so strong too also helps play to the fact, and very oblivious too. That's why he definitely gives me like Overlord vibes. And this guy right here reminds me of Demiurge too. The way he has pointy ears first of all, and he just fully buys in to the ruse, I guess, the illusion of Helk. We're not even sure. I mean, Helk definitely is that powerful, but he's also adding on to it, you know? He's kind of adding on to his illusion. So Helk cheers his cat up, and then bro, he literally gives him like the inspiration eyes, bro. Man's world he literally gives him like character development. He gives the cat thing character development. And then all of a sudden, what do we see, bro? He's literally just running with the dog. He's not even running on the horseback, on the dog cat. He's just running next to it. She's like, bro, it's not clever, it's cheating. And he's like, well, I mean, if you fell off your horse, you wouldn't be disqualified. So I love the jokes in the show, because it's literally just like trying to find ways around what you think would normally happen. So instead of him like the dog becoming super fast, it's just him running with the dog. And I'm like, well, we got to make it work. And even the people who were when he first started, they were like, people were like, dang, look at how big the Helk is compared to his dog. He's such a beast. It's just like, bro, are they okay? And even what's his name, the guy he was buying in, he's like, man, he's so tough. And the girl was like, they're clearly screwing him over on purpose, because they don't want him to win because he's a human. So like this guy has totally bought into it. So he's probably my favorite character right now, because I sense some crazy darkness coming from Helk. Helk does not seem like he is a good person at all. So they make it across this rickety bridge, and she's like, all right, so we need to blow up the bridge while Hulk is on it and slick it with oil. And so they get these people on it, these freaking morons, holding the explosives, the oil, and everything all at once. Literally freaking destroy the bridge. And what do you know? After the bridge gets destroyed, freaking Helk literally jumps. He just jumps. He just jumps. Well, this man is insane. This man is this man is scary. Really freaking scary, honestly. Yo, I don't know who this dude is, but he is like Sakamoto and Ainz Ooal Gown on crack, man. This dude is just buff rips, like Domino Man. He's invincible, man. He closes the gap, and bro, he literally pulls up on them, like he gives the little Luigi death stare, and he's like, "See you later." bro runs in. This guy, I love this dude because he literally jumps off his horse to try to catch up to Hulk, and he almost does it too. But Hulk was holding the dog, so the dog was able to cause him to win. But I still think it was crazy that like this guy might actually kind of be like somewhat of a match for Hulk, at least when it comes to speed. He was able to keep up with this guy. I mean, Hulk is next level. As we've already seen, he can jump over bridges that have been exploded. So he is clearly built different, Your Honor. He's not like the rest of us. So Hulk wins, and he's like, man, we gotta get drinks, man. I'm glad this guy is so cool. That's probably why I like him so much, because at least he's cool. So we get a little strategy meeting to end the episode, and she's like, bro, those winged knights knocked out our army. What are we gonna do? And then we hear a dude pull up. And he's like, I've got a plan. And she's like, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be sick. And he's like, bro, I'm literally about to keel over and die. But basically, with the other demon king being struck down, Demon Lord, and a giant winged army having attacked the village, the question becomes, what are the demons going to do to protect themselves? First off, from Hulk, this beast, this absolute unit, and second off, from these clearly hostile angels. And that's when he has the plan for the final challenge of the demon test. The 4 finals are going to need to go retake the castle that the white angels have picked. The white angels have invaded. So Hulk is definitely a threat. So they're going to try to use this to try to gauge where he is. If he turns on them, then they know to destroy him. If he helps them out and fights off potential humans or angel people who are anti-demon, then maybe, just maybe, Hulk could be an ally. We don't know yet. Maybe. So they force him to wear another ring that prevents contestants from hurting each other, so Hulk can't hurt any of the humans. And bro literally admits, he's like, man, Hulk is a threat. I'm literally just buying you time. So like, it's funny seeing how Hulk like really isn't like the main character of the show. I feel like he's kind of the protagonist, but there's so much other stuff happening that people are really just talking about him the entire show. He is just a beast enough that he makes his presence known in those little areas. So she decides to go out there and put her life on the line. And, 5 days later, before they're about to take the siege, everyone's pretty unfazed, honestly. They don't even look like they're, like, about to fight a group of people who just killed the last Demon Lord. This guy does. He's definitely a little sweaty, which I love the way they're framing this, too, because, like, even Hulk, too, literally stone-faced. You don't even know. I don't even know if he's, like, fully active in this scene right now. So they introduce their bodyguard. So the Fire Lady is going, Vermilion or whatever, is going as a bodyguard. Vermilion, yeah. She's going as a bodyguard. Undercover, basically. So, I'm sorry, man. I usually don't yawn this much during exhausted reviews, but hey, when you're exhausted, that's what being exhausted will do to you. So, now we have Vermilio reluctantly agreeing to shake hands with Hulk, thus signifying them about to go on their quest to take back Castle Earned. Interesting how things are setting themselves up. It should be really interesting to see how Hulk plays off. I'm really liking the comedy and just the setup of this situation and the politics around Hulk just existing in the demon world as a human and trying to kill humans. It's amazing. It's fascinating. It's great. I love it, dude. It's not even that late. It's not even 8 o'clock yet when I'm recording this. That's the craziest part. So, if you guys are really enjoying Hulk and you really like these first 2 episodes, let me know, because I'm actually kind of digging this show. I don't mind sitting down a little bit and talking about this show after I watch it, because it's funny, the scenarios are hilarious, and I think it's well written. And I've heard so much good stuff about the show, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Hulk's like Dark Side. People are saying this show gets really good, so I am definitely going to be along for the ride, and you should subscribe too, so you can stay along for the ride. Alright? Well, hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next Exhausted Review. Peace.